today you're going to hear why I do what I do. And so a goal without a deadline is only a dream, a vision without a plan is only a wish, life without purpose is nothing. And so I believe that as we find our passion, as we do what is on our heart, then many people can be blessed. Don't hold in what God has put inside.
Rise and shine too. See, I do what I do in hopes to inspire you and unlock the passion inside so that you can move. Listen to this one I call passionate. I need a reaction to the questions I'm asking. Do you have passion or you just passing away? Come on, let's be real. Are you content to feel? Cause to succeed, there's a price to pay. See, I'm fully aware that I'm the brothers of fear is what I hear. So please hear what I say. I don't know what happened or who stole your passion, but something needs to change today. Cause you were not fashioned just to create and imagine, but to find and live the purpose and be passionate. See, this world is a song and without warning, you find yourself conformed to the status quo. And for those that don't know and go along with the show, they never reach their dreams because they always reach a low, but not so high. I reach for the sky. I set my standards high because God's got to do something before I die. I got so much vision, I have to start casting it. I got goals and dreams because I'm passionate. See, I feel like I'm on fire with a burning desire to blaze up from the muck and the mire and retire. And even when I fall, and yes I will fall, but with a deep inner cry I'll rise. Even with blood in my eyes, nothing can stop me from the pursuit of my prize. I got so much passion and I don't have to ration it. And I won't apologize for being passionate.
Hey, John, Ryan, I know your kids are here, right?
Yes, right over there. Hello.
What do they think you're singing? What do they think you're singing?
They actually love it. In fact, that particular Passionate is their absolute first baby. And so that's another reason why I chose it. But yeah, they know when I mess up. They know when I do well. They critique me harshly.
How old were you when you started rapping?
When I was 15. About 14 years old.
A couple of years ago then. Over to the judges.
Great job. A couple years ago. Great job, Brian, number one. You're one of my heroes, you know. I think today was a lot stronger than yesterday, and I love the fact that, yeah, there was passion there today. And, there was passion yesterday, but I wanted you to dig deeper, and I think you really just pulled it off. You know, one of your verse says, set your standard high, and I think you do that with the way you put your words together, and your lyrical passion comes through, and people feel that. So I appreciate that, being an artist in the rap game, so to speak. You're not wearing a hat today. I don't know what's up with that, but I got my hat for later. But you did a great job. Great job. Thank you.
Yeah, Brian, I said yesterday that spoken word was not something that I really had a lot of experience in, or that I had a lot of interest in the past. And you kind of hooked me and changed me around there, because I've spoken at a lot of grads, I've done a lot of things over the years, I've been involved with music festivals and speech arts, and so from a technique side and from a technical perspective, you've got the enunciation where it needs to be, you've got the rhythm where it needs to be. So technique-wise, you nailed it. From the passion side, when I speak to grads, I always speak to kids about what their future is, what their goals are, and that it's not worth doing just for money. It's only worth it if you're going after your passion, and living your dream, and realizing that dream. And you caught my attention there. You really had me throughout that entire performance. Thank you.
Brian. I am as well not overly versed in spoken word or rap or hip hop or whatever that category of music is in, but holy beep, hey? Yeah. Like, that's amazing. And you know what, I think the best thing for me is the message that you're giving. I think everybody can relate to yesterday's message, today's message, and probably the other 7 or 8 messages that's on the album that you have, which is probably for sale, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, there. Shameless plug for you. So I do have a couple questions for you. Where, like, do you create your music that you speak to? Do you create that yourself?
No, I have my producer out in Toronto.
Okay.
He does most of the, at this point, all the music for what I do.
So is that a creative unite though, and you tell them kind of where you want it to go and
Yes.
timing and phrasing musically and stuff like that, and you guys collaborate that together? That's amazing. In short, that was a killer job. I loved it, and I think there is a spoken word / singer collaboration between you and I in our future.
Well, that would be great.
Is there a Brian Walrond fan club? If there wasn't, I was going to start it, and I was going to do the t-shirts and all the merchandising and everything. I am such a fan of you. I mean, I told you yesterday, I've heard you perform several times. I mean this, I actually have this record in my van, my minivan right now, and it's awesome. And we were actually talking yesterday before the show, and that's my favorite track. So, I mean, that was good, man. Just a couple things. You know, I love how you blend hip-hop and spoken word. You know, for those that aren't familiar with the styles, those are 2 completely different things. And it's like a fine line, and you're just giving us a bit of both. You're kind of dancing on the fence. You're not hip-hop, and you're not totally. It's kind of this beautiful, radical middle. So love that. You know, if I could give any, as a friend, any encouragement, something I noticed was the eye contact. So there was a couple of times you were hitting me, and like you were like, man, I was responding to this. I actually wrote down that you were stirring up my desires and fanning the flame that is already inside of me. I wrote that down. So you were so, yeah, you were hitting that passion home for me too. But I would say eye contact would just knock people out. You're just like, yeah, a little more. I know you wear a hat a lot, but anyway, it was great, man. So good.
Brian Walrond.